Mic check? Alright, ready? Yes. Hi everyone, I'm Brooke. I'm Andy's older sister and maid of honor, and I'm really excited to matron. No, I'm not a matron, despite what some may say. It's a lie. I'm really excited to be here tonight celebrating Andrew and Joel's wedding. A lot of you here know Andy really well, and if you knew us growing up, you know that we were complete opposites when we were younger. And as we've gotten older, even though we're still two very different people, I think that we've become more and more alike. My sister has become one of my best friends and one of my favorite people to be around. One of the best summers I ever had was when we moved into our apartment in Chicago before Andy started at DePaul and I started in PT school. We were two broke students living in the most expensive part of the city with no money to spend, but we found a ton to do and we had a blast. It's more often than not that when we get together, no matter what we're doing, we'll find ourselves laughing uncontrollably at something without
me.
What?
Usually me.
About 50% of the time. On the other 50%, usually we have no idea what we're actually laughing about. I think a big part of it is that we're sisters. We grew up together, and we just get each other. We sisters. See? Right? Okay.
They've been practicing that all day.
We did not practice that. Okay. And another part of it is that my sister is just the type of person that people can just be themselves around. She's easygoing, she's not judgmental, she likes to have fun, and she cares about everyone. I think it's rare to find someone like her in this world anymore, and we're all lucky that she's a part of our life. Okay. Anyways, I thought that this speech would be a good opportunity to share some facts about Andi that you may or may not already know, and just allow everybody to get to know her a little bit better. My sister, we've talked about this in the limo already, she was a big tomboy growing up. She only wore dresses if she was forced. She preferred T-ball over Barbies, and she joined Cub Scouts because she didn't like the Girl Scouts. She's always had a love for singing and acting, and I doubt there's a person in this room that didn't already know that. It was rare to have a family party growing up without her putting on some sort of performance. And from what I hear, and I'm sure her teacher friends will attest, that she continues to live out her love of performing in the classroom with her 8th grade students. Yes. Andi can start a conversation and make friends with anyone, and I make fun of her for this all the time. And one example is this past summer we were in Vegas for Liz and Ryan's wedding. And the night of the bachelorette party, we all took a cab back to the hotel at the end of the night. When we got into the car, the driver was clearly annoyed to have a bunch of girls at the end of the bachelorette party drunk in her car. But by the time we reached Caesar's Palace, my sister knew this lady's life story, and I'm not joking. I think she learned where she grew up, a recent hospitalization she had, something about her pituitary. When we got out of the car, the lady waved and smiled at us as if we were all old friends. Andi and Joel met while doing an internship at a radio station, and it became clear pretty quickly that they were a good match. They love to have fun, and they're always trying new things together. If I ever want to feel more young and hip, I hang out with Andi and Joel. On a more serious note, though, it's clear that they make each other happy and that they'll take care of each other. Even though Joel's becoming an official member of our family today, he's felt like a member of our family for some time now. And with a family full of girls, all the way down to the dogs, it'll feel good to add another guy to the mix and to say I have a brother. So let's all raise our glasses to Andi and Joel finally making it official, and to tonight being a great night that we'll all remember. Yeah.